Welcome in, guys, to recap every single NFL team for the upcoming 2023 season. And we're back with the New England Patriots in the AFC East. And you look at Bill Belichick, his legendary head coaching career. You know, he had 6 Super Bowl wins in 24 years. And this season, like many other seasons, didn't also do well. One of the worst seasons in Patriots history in recent years. The worst finish for season is 1992, when you had Dick McPherson had that 2-14 season, 5th in the AFC East, and didn't go so well. You go into this year, and things had to change after this 2023 season. This had to be something big had to happen in New England, because you was going down a path where you haven't won the AFC East since 2019. And Brady left in 2018. 2019 was the last time you won the AFC East. So again, like the last couple of years, Bill Belichick has been the GM and the head coach, and he's fucked up a lot of these drafts and free agencies. So you look at who he signed. Mike Gillespie, tight end from the Dolphins. You think good addition to help Matt Jones, the young quarterback. You look at Schuster, wide receiver, Super Bowl champion last season with the Chiefs, comes in at wide receiver. Calvin Anderson, yeah, let's bring in somebody that didn't help Russell Wilson last year, but doesn't help that Russell Wilson's cooked and shouldn't be playing in the NFL anymore. But yeah, Calvin Anderson, offensive tackle. Then James Robinson, running back. And then Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys, running back as well. So you look at in the draft, they need to help in the offensive tackle. They need additions, wide receiver, to help Schuster, because Schuster's 29. So they get Christian Gonzalez. You're like, okay, Gonzalez is a good draft pick. I wanted him for the Lions in the draft from Oregon. He's a good addition to this defense. But again, you're looking at the other draft pick that they had, which was Keon White, defensive end from Georgia Tech. Again, where is the tight end? Where's the running back? Where's the wide receiver? And then you go for Jake Andrews, another defensive guy in Jake Andrews. Then you go for a kicker in Chad Ryland. It's like, what the fuck is going on with some of these draft picks here? This is under Bill Belichick's watch. Then ultimately Bill Belichick, he gets his 300th win as a head coach, 303rd win. So, most NFL head coach wins. Second most NFL head coaches wins since George Halas back in the day. So they finished last in the AFC East with a 4-13 record. Worst season they've had since 2000, and worst season they had since 1992, and worst season they've had under Belichick since before Belichick came in 2000. Again, Mayo comes in at the end of the year. Belichick is gone. I did a video on this months ago on the channel saying that Belichick needs to retire, but it was the right decision by the Patriots front office to get rid of Belichick, because Belichick was going to keep taking his team down, and the longer he stayed in New England, the longer that the fans were going to turn on him, and he was going to say, fuck Belichick, all this. You could see a bit of it last year, where some of the Patriots fans were turning on Belichick. And rightfully so for some of the decisions he did, but again, you don't want to tarnish his Hall of Fame legacy in New England, so the best thing is to move him on for all parties involved. Belichick, Patriots, Belichick's 71, 72 is going to be soon. Move him on. So what they did, Mayo comes in. He's a former Patriots. He's a former Patriots player himself. He's a Super Bowl winner with the Patriots, and he was a linebacker coach until most recently in 2023. They do have a 3rd round pick in this year's draft. So what do they need? In this draft? They need to get a quarterback. In this draft, they need to address the quarterback. But before they get the quarterback, they haven't even announced the GM. What the fuck is going on, Patriots front office? What the fuck is going on? Get yourself a fucking GM. You need a GM that has a vision that's gonna find what you need in Mayo's system. So you need a GM first, but foremost, what the needs that you need on the field is quarterback. Mac Jones isn't the guy. 3 years in the league, he isn't the guy, and he needs replacing. Quarterback, I would go for Jalen Daniels, 23 years old. He's the guy I would go for quarterback. Wide receiver to help Jalen Daniels. And you need to fix the entire offensive line. Because that offensive line stinks. You lost a lot of key players as well. Last offseason, Jacoby Myers, a lot of other different big names that you lost in this Patriots team that you need replacing, and corner, the entire offensive line, wide receiver, running back, quarterback, running back, maybe a linebacker as well. Points for, they was 31st out of 32, but second to last in points for. Points against, that's 50th out of 32. They have about 74 million in cap space, so they have quite a lot of cap space to really juggle around, help see people in the franchise tag and move them on a bit. They have a first round pick. They have a first round pick, which is a great thing. A first round, they need a quarterback in this first round. Get yourself a quarterback. People are saying about Caleb Williams or JJ McCarthy. They're good options, but I'm going to go for Jalen Daniels. And leave you guys your thoughts in the comments. Peace.